Trump now more directly threatening to take full control of the Panama Canal just hours after Panama's president vowed that every square mile would remain under Panamanian control. President of Panama responds to Trump's threats. Every square meter of Panama Canal belongs to Panama and will continue belonging to Panama. We'll see about that. What is happening? He's also talked about invading Canada. He's talked about invading Mexico. Trump companies accused of tax evasion in Panama. That's crazy. In the latest, this is from 2019. He was president back then. He could have done something about it. He's talking about retaining ownership over Greenland too. And also, huge right-wing accounts are posting memes about radical American imperial territorial expansion right now, talking about like invading Canada and invading Mexico, which is crazy because like I joke about invading Canada all the time. And now it's like you can't be serious about this. You know what I mean? Now I can't even fucking joke about this shit. Like I can't even fucking joke about invading Canada and delivering them that sweet freedom, sweet healthcare freedom that they want, that they desperately desire. They 100% want to put ICBM interceptors and early warning radar on Greenland. Yeah, I assume that that is the case.
Because we're being ripped off at the Panama Canal like we're being ripped off everywhere else. If the principles, both moral and legal, of this magnanimous gesture of giving are not followed, then we will demand that the Panama Canal be returned to the United States of America in full, quickly, and without question. I'm not going to stand for it.
The United States built the canal, which opened in 1914. President Carter signed it away in the 1970s. The Panamanians can charge large tankers hundreds of thousands of dollars to cross from the Atlantic to the Pacific. And unsurprisingly, Panama's own populist president says its ownership is not up for debate.
Every square metre of the Panama Canal and its surroundings belongs to Panama and will continue to belong to Panama. The sovereignty and independence of our country are non-negotiable.
Mr. Trump has also admitted that while announcing his new ambassador to Denmark, that he still wants to buy Greenland. For purposes of national security, he wrote, and freedom throughout the world, the United States of America feels that the ownership and control of Greenland is an absolute necessity.
It's just that like international collaboration and cooperation become less like security treaties, become harder to enforce when other countries find you to be a dangerous, volatile maniac. This is why I talked extensively about Joe Biden ruining America's soft power capabilities by consistently allowing Israel to do a genocide in Gaza and giving them the weapons to do so. When you do that, all of a sudden, the world may turn around and perhaps interpret 800 military bases as 800 different invasions. You don't want that. When your soft power capabilities diminish, all of a sudden, your security contracts, your security cooperation agreements turn into just straightforward military invasions. It's not great.
And that prompted the Arctic Islands leader to confirm that it's not for sale. The next US president has also noticed that Elon Musk is stealing some of his media limelight. But if he's irritated, he's disguising it well.
No, he's not taking the presidency.
Oh, dude. The fact that he said that, oh, it's so Jover. I mean, it was the easiest lock that he was going to be irritated with Elon Musk. The fact that like people say, oh, President Elon Musk was going to get to him. Easiest bait of all time. I mean, this is not a very difficult lock.
I like having smart people. You know, they're on a new kick. Russia, Ukraine, all the different hoaxes. And the new one is, President Trump has ceded the presidency to Elon Musk. No.
Oh, he's pissed. Oh, he's fucking pissed.
That's not happening. And I'm safe. You know why? He can't be. He wasn't born in this country.
Hey, yo, that's crazy. Oh, no. Bro's going to deport Elon, dude. Bro is going to deport him. He's going to deport his ass. Oh, my God. Elon's going to get deported. Canada and Panama are sovereign states, suggesting to be taken over as madness. But Greenland is essentially a colony of Denmark. The Danish invest no money in the populace, and it is literally the most depressed place on earth with a rate 2x of South Korea. The U.S., in my opinion, could be in incapacity in investing more in Greenland, and it would be good for scientific endeavors too. So what's bad about a purchase? I'm never in favor of American territorial expansion on principle. Just that's it. Like even if it's for good reasons, I still don't think it's good. I still personally think they'll do it. The only science they're interested in is oil. Yeah, they're gonna turn Greenland into a fucking massive military base. The irony here is just like, dude, I don't understand. America could invest a lot more than Denmark could. Is so funny because it's like, okay, America can invest a lot in its own country as well, and chooses not to do so. Like, I just don't think that America is ever going to invest in people in a way that is positive for them. That's fair. I think buying Greenland would mean expansion of Air Force naval bases there, but Denmark is an imperial owner, a horrible imperial owner. Maybe Denmark will be better to Greenland. Denmark, if you're not better to Greenland, we might take it from you. Actually, I think that, yeah, you could become the new Okinawa, chatter. Get ready for drunk driving service members and assaults galore. Like, there's never a place where America has dramatically improved the living standards or the conditions at all after building fat military bases on top of that area. Dude, the climate apocalypse has yielded new, endless, bountiful opportunities. As the polar ice caps melt, who knows what kind of natural resources we will find underneath. New opportunities for war, new territorial expansions. I mean, never let a crisis go to waste, you know? When the Arctic melts away, Russia will likely have more warm water ports. They literally only have one Crimea. Well, they kind of had two, but the second one, I don't know if you know this, but let me tell you a thing about Syria, okay? Crimea was the one that was directly, I guess, connected, that they took over in its entirety. And then they lost the other one that was a loner. They plan to return to Syria, I think. Well, we'll see. I'm a Greenlander, Inuit. You're only Greenlandic viewers. Rates are a product of Denmark and its colonization, but things are not that bad up here, and no one seriously wants to be a part of the U.S. Oh, get ready, chatter. Get ready for some fucking sweet healthcare, dude. Some healthcare justice. I'm sorry. Greenland does not deserve that. Nobody does, really. Like, maybe Canada, but definitely not Greenland. They want to control over Greenland so they can plunder the Arctic. Remember, Pompeo's melting ice is opening up new routes for shipping. Greenland gives them greater claim to Arctic Council authority. No coincidence, he's also talking about Panama Canal control at the same time. If you can't keep up with the other cards, you just gain control over the roads. Beautifully put. Succinct. We hate all minorities. We want civil rights. Let's all get some beers.
Hold your ground on, and the number one thing to hold your ground on is constitutional rights. So I'm going to do...
Like the Second Amendment.
Okay, Pat, please. Come on, baby.
So,
no. Go back.
No, I know.
Go back
So
to bed.
guys,
You're tired.
look at that. We
does
totally
not wanna
disagree
go to
on that
bed.
issue, but we just...
You were asking for that one. I'm sorry.
No problem. No, but look, but that was an important moment because we totally disagree on that issue, but we just shook hands anyway. And you know what we'll do afterwards? We'll have a beer.
Yeah, I don't think you should have a beer with Charlie Kirk, just in general.
So, what... You know what it is when you disagree on something and then you fight about it and then you have a beer afterwards? That's called America.
Wait, what? No, you're not. Marat said he's with Jank on this one. No, because you're a fucking normie and you're thinking about like your Republican coworkers. Charlie Kirk is not your Republican coworker. That's the difference. Jank treating Charlie Kirk as like a regular fucking Republican normie is not correct. This is why I always make the distinction between Republican commentators. The average Republican is in a constant state of fucking panic because of people like Charlie Kirk.